Okay, so I had to start over because this first card threw me. So, what do Leos need to release? And there's the Lover card. It's the Major Arcana. This is a card about soulmates. Um, this could be love in your family, friends. This is also a card about choices. And so it feels to me like maybe they need to release a past relationship. Maybe they finally need to let go of somebody they thought was their soulmate. Um, and maybe they, instead of trying to make things happen, maybe they just need to not worry about making choices at this moment. Just sit with it and be with it. And next, the energy that's in transition is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands to me is the card of Leo, which says to me that Leos are in transition. Their sense of self, their confidence, maybe a little bit of a playgirl or a playboy energy is maybe they're transitioning from being that to maybe more committed, wanting more of a commitment. But mostly this card says to me that their sense of self is in transition, their personal energy. And then we have the energy coming in, the Seven of Swords. And this is a card of lying, could be deception, betrayal. So let's get a little more clarification on these. So tell me why the Lovers is here. Why is the Lover card here, please, for Leo? And we get the King of Swords. So yeah, so really this says they need to, the energy that they need to release is, it's about truth and about facing the truth, and that they do need to release a past relationship, somebody they thought was their soulmate. And it might be that they were, hoping for this relationship and it's just not to be. And they finally need to cut out what's not serving them in love. And then let's get some clarification on the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? For Leos, please. We get the Three of Wands. This card is my waiting for your ships to come in card. So, it can also be a card of looking towards the future. And when it's, you get the Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands, maybe they need to watch out. So maybe they need to look out for this and be aware of this, because this energy is coming in. This Seven of Swords energy is coming in, and it's lying and deceit. Could be backstabbing, could be somebody being sneaky. And this Three of Swords card almost feels to me like she needs to be on the lookout for this behavior. Okay? So now let's see what energy's coming in. Let's see what's going on in Leo's environment. What's going on in their environment for Leos? We have the Chariot, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So, Chariot, Major Arcana. So, this could be a Gemini that's in their environment. This Five of Pentacles is, to me, it's a card of neediness, rejection, feeling left out. And the Eight of Pentacles, this card is a card of focusing on your work. So let's see. So I think, there's movement out of this Five of Pentacles energy and focusing on work. So right now what this says to me is that in the past, they were feeling, or they could be feeling right now currently, some rejection, some neediness, feeling left out, kind of left out in the cold. And because they're focusing on work and pentacles, that could, the pentacles could be something going on at work. And so I'd say for what's going on in their environment, like I said, it looks like they're moving past. They're moving past this Five of Pentacles energy. And instead of feeling this neediness, it could be lack of money, lack of resources. And instead of feeling that, they're just focusing on getting their work done, completing their task, creating their pentacles, making their pentacles happen. But let's get a couple more cards on this. So why is the Five of Pentacles here? Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, more tangible stuff. And this is slow. So, this Knight is really, this isn't moving very quickly, so they've kind of been in this feeling needy, feeling a lack of pentacles, a lack of abundance, a lack of resources, maybe a lack of movement, because this Knight of Pentacles, he's going to take action, but he's going to take some slow, methodical action towards the Eight of Pentacles. So let's get one card on the Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Leos, please? The Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Empress. So, the Empress is a really good card of abundance. And so focusing on this work, it's slow, but it's going to lead to this mother energy, this abundance, just nurturing mother energy. I was going to see what Empress card. It's Venus energy. And it's growth. So, this focusing on her pentacles and focusing on her work, leads to this growth and this abundance with the Empress card. So, we have two major arcana here in the movement. So the Chariot, the movement card, and is the clarifier for this Eight of Pentacles cup. So let's see what's going on in their head. What are Leo's thinking? What's going on in Leo's head, please? We got the Hanged Man. We got the Two of Cups. And we got the Ace of Swords. So what this feels like to me is they're just kind of stuck. They're kind of stuck in their heads, thinking or wishing for, hoping for a Two of Cups, hoping for their soulmate. So, and they want a new beginning. They want new truth and clarity, or they need to have new truth and clarity. Yeah. So, like I said, I think Leo's been feeling stuck. Um, and the advice of this card, one of the advice for this card is to just hang. Um, you can't know the answers yet. The answers aren't going to come. You're just kind of hanging there, and um, it will be what it'll be. So when it comes to love, when it comes to this Two of Cups energy, that's what they're thinking about. That's what's going on in their head. They can't stop thinking about this. But, a new beginning is coming with truth and clarity. And, cutting out things that don't serve so that they can get to new clarity. So they're thinking about, they might be hanging here and, thinking about love. But they also are thinking about it, truthfully. They're trying to be honest with themselves and, trying to have some clarity about it. Let's get some more cards. So, tell me why this Ace of Swords is here. Why is this Ace of Swords here for Leos, please? Nine of Wands. They want some passionate action. They're taking some action towards this new beginning, towards this new way of thinking. And swords are the swords are the mental suit, and they're going to take quick action to start thinking about love more clearly. And maybe they have in the past, they were just hanging out, just kind of hanging in this Two of Cups energy with no real direction or control of where of their thought processes. And now they're they've gained some clarity. They're ready to take some action towards passion in their lives, but they're going to do it with truth and clarity. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Leos in their heart. What's going on in their feels for Leo? What's going on with Leo in their feels, please? Oh, we have the World card. Something is ending. They've completed a cycle. We have the Ace of Cups card, which is a new beginning in love. And they have the Page of Pentacles. So what the World card, once again, look, we have major arcanas here. The Chariot, movement forward, just kind of hanging out, and then the cycle ends. So if you were to read them this way, but the World card is about completion, the end of a cycle, ready to begin a new cycle. And we have the Ace of Cups, which, is pure. It's the purest form of the water suit of love and emotions. And so it's an emotional new beginning in love. So in their heart, they know that this new beginning is coming. And we have the Page of Pentacles, which, there's communication coming about love. New communication coming. This is a tangible message. There could be a message. Grab onto that pentacle with both hands if you want something. So I think that they've realized that, there needs to be, that something is ended, and they're ready for a new beginning, a new start when it comes to love. And, in their heart, I think they're there could be a happy message coming. Somebody could communicate, want to offer them this pentacle. Let's get a little more here. Let's get a card for the Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here, please? In the heart for Leo. We got the Three of Swords, and it actually came out reversed. I think I'll leave that reversed. That's what it feels like. So, the end of heartbreak. There's a message coming. The page is also, I know there's, let's see. Yeah, see, so there's a message, and maybe it's the end of heartbreak. And this kind of goes back to the Seven of Swords card, that Leos need to watch out for. So, this is backstabbing, lying, deceit. Be on the lookout for it. And here we have, a message, a gift coming, something tangible coming, and the end of heartbreak. Let's get another card on this. Why is the Three of Swords here? More clarity on the Three of Swords, please. Nine of Wands. So I think, the end of this is a card about being guarded. Standing your ground. It's, new growth. So being on guard, being defensive. So these three cards together, there's a gift coming, and maybe the gift is to let your guard down, and to let go of past heartache, past betrayals. Let's get three overall guidance cards for Leo for this spread. Overall guidance for Leo, please. And we have the Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, they take action towards cutting out things in your life that no longer serve. It's time to take action in that. Four of Pentacles. To me, generally this is a card of not wanting to let go, kind of hoarding things. But in this card right here, she's got the key. So she holds the key to letting go. And so when you get the Knight of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, it tells me that, the guidance is that you need to, take action towards cutting out things in your life that no longer serve. And the Four of Pentacles is, says that, you could not want to let go. You need to take this action, but you really don't want to let it go. But ultimately, you hold the key. You have the key right here to take this action. And the Seven of Cups, says you have a lot of choices and decisions. Whether it's in love, no matter what it's in, there's all these choices. And she's just sitting down here kind of contemplating. And it could be that you have too many choices, or you're confused because you have so many choices, or you're confused about what choice to make in a certain situation, whether it's love, whatever it is. So overall, Leos, you need to take action to cut out things in your life that are no longer serving you. And you may not want to let it go, whatever this is you need to cut out. But you hold the key, and you have several options, but ultimately you need to make a choice and a decision to move forward. Okay, so that's your reading.